we're here for the first time, not the last time, with Mr. Randy Nguyen. Randy, you're into art. You're into many aspects of art. What got you started into art?
Well. Far back, when I'm very young, probably I think maybe around 12 year old, 13, I guess. And I love art. I remember I go to school, and the teacher always come to me, and they ask me to go up. You remember back then they have a blackboard,
Right.
write something on with the chalk. He
Correct.
always asked me to do some illustration, from the book, make a reproduction picture so student to the children, I'm sorry. So all of everybody can see it, So that's what I get involved from very young age.
Who was a big influence with your art? Was there one person or several people in particular that?
Well, Roy, I remember, but I read a lot of books. I love art book back then, and I see like Michelangelo. Oh man, that's a giant. He do a lot of beautiful mural. Look like Sistine Chapel. In Italy. Leonardo da Vinci. All that guy do incredible work. From many years ago, and I just look at that work. I love it. I don't know why. I just get it. I love it, and keep on doing, and learn it.
Was there anybody that influenced or taught you how to do techniques?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't. Until when I get to American, I go to first come to United States, 1975. My sponsor in Richmond, Virginia. So I go to the school there, VCU in Virginia University Community, school, VCU University. I'm sorry,
Right.
VCU Virginia Community University. Yeah, go study art, fine art, and in summertime I used to work at the Busch Garden, famous Busch
Really?
Garden in Williamsburg, Virginia. I do portrait, sketching people. Where people sit down, and I got to
Right.
be very fast. I got to look. People don't sit too long. You got to do really quick.
Yeah.
And that's a
So you made those big head.
no,
small body
that's a
ones?
character. Make it look funny. I not do funny.
Okay,
I do
you
see
didn't do
that.
cartoon.
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
That's a character. That's not a story. I do see it work. I look at you. I make sure I get to draw you is close as I can. Because if I do doesn't look like you, you don't buy it. So, but I really enjoy it. At first, I really remember first time when I do this. So funny, because I'm not professional. I just amateur, beginning. So take too long to do it, and the face look funny. I look back, I say, "Oh my God," But hey, everything beginning from step by step. You got to.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing art?
Well, Roy, in Vietnam, I don't do much. I don't have a chance to do it. You have to go to school. You got to have a degree and you got a job. But over here, American is a big country, big opportunity. That's what they call land of dream. And when it came here, what I have a dream in my mind. I love art. I think one day I'll be a great artist. That's why I have a feeling that. So I do since 1976. I started going to school, and from there.
Well, the lettering you're doing in the video that we're showing everybody right now is very good and very nice, and we'll talk about that in just a short bit here. Now it says this you're painting up here and you're putting the words up and you're putting up Merry Christmas. Why Merry Christmas? Of all the things you could actually letter and put on there for your first video, why Merry Christmas?
Okay, Roy, let me tell you something. One day, I watch TV and I see President Trump. He mentioned about why don't we say Merry Christmas again? Well, why we say Happy Holiday and don't say Merry Christmas? What's wrong? But I think he right about that. Because Roy, I got a lot of good memory with the good old day, the back good old day. You see everything you see on the store, in New York, and anywhere in the city around the world, you see they always say Merry Christmas, and the children stand in the front of the window watching it inside through the window with all the snowman and Santa Claus and all that memory, bring back the memory from a good memory to me. So I think I really agree with him what he say about bring back the good old day and say Merry Christmas. That's why I love to do Merry Christmas. I love that image. I think that's the spirit of the Christmas. That's why I do.
I notice your swooping marks here you're making on your lettering. It just comes so natural. That comes natural. They didn't take no practice. How long you been doing lettering like that?
that's how you get me right there. I tell you true. Actually, when I was a student of the go to Fine Art in Richmond, Virginia, I met the old man. One day I go by and I see he sit down, working on the window, lettering the window. You ever see the Norman Rockwell, the famous artist in America? His name Norman Rockwell. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, he painted a picture of the old man sit in the front of store window, do the gold leaf on lettering on the window. That image bring back me exactly what I see that guy doing that time, and I just so admire so much. I stand there, what, and I would like to learn how he can do that with the free hand. No computer that time, no vinyl letter, nothing, just free hand, and the letter is incredible beauty. So I asked him, have if you can teach me how to do one day, and he agreed. Yeah. And I learned from him, that's 1970, let me see, 1977, 1978. When I about 20, I get 22, 23 years old, very young,
Well, that was only a couple days ago. Ha ha. No pun intended there. Going into the good old days, you hit on that a little bit. So this Merry Christmas here, the good old days. What drives you? But I've seen your work on Facebook. Look, you don't just do lettering. I know you do lettering here and you do lettering there, but you also do mosaic, you do fine art, you do landscape, you do portraits, you're like you're all over the place. No focus on the one, you're everywhere. How long did it take you to learn all these different aspects of art? Because it does take work. I've seen people do this and then they try to transform into this, and some people struggle with that. You seem to do it so naturally.
Right. I agree with you. 100% agree with you. Most of the people when they do something, they focus on one thing. They don't want to do today do this and tomorrow do that. Mm-hmm. And life too short. If you keep doing that, you can't run anywhere. But me, the comedy is natural. Look like I tell you, my friend, he can do a lot of things, but he choose to do just one. Okay, let me tell you, look like impressionist, or just realistic, or abstract or whatever. You got to or modern art. They're all different. Mm-hmm. Look like music. Classical music, like country music. They all listen different, but each one they have a different style, and they have a different taste. Look like when you listen to classical music like Beethoven, oh man, that's beautiful. But if you listen to the country music from John Denver, it's beautiful too, but they're different, Right. Or maybe you listen like this soft rock of Rolling Stone or Beatles, or the Big Boy or whatever. They all different, but is that same thing look like in art. I do lettering and I can do portrait. They're different, but they or I can do landscape, or I can do beautiful flower, boutique, or band landscape, nice beautiful landscape, or I do mirror. They're all different. But look, I just come just come natural to me. I did that, got that special gift. Maybe thank you God for that, and I got to use it, because if I don't use it, I will lose it. I got to practice. So that's why. And I know it's too short. You can't do so many things in the short time. But in your life, you got to satisfy all the things, to focus on one thing. But me, I try As the artist I am, I love to do all I can. Just see how things come out.
Well, I know your work gets the attention of people because you've been honored several times. You've been listed in some local viable magazines. Your pictures and paintings and works are all over the city of Columbus, and we're just going to put a little teaser out there. We got something coming up in a little bit. We can't say nothing about it right now, but it's big, and in my eyes it's big because anybody that's just a normal person needs to be recognized when those accomplishes happen, and this is something that just came up, and that's just the way things have been going there. And we're not going to talk about that, but thank you up front for letting me know. And I hope everybody tunes in later to find out because it's let's just put it like this: it's going to be public, okay? This
interesting,
very interesting. This little snippet of 10 minutes of Randy's life here is going to turn into where 150,000 people hear about it, and nobody's going to ever remember we said it first. But that's just the way things go there. We've got some more works that's going to come up here in the future here. We're going to change it around a little bit. He's going to do certain types of arts. He's going to show you techniques that you probably never heard of. He was talking the other day. I don't remember exactly what he said he was going to do, but I think he was going to take off some toenails and then dip it in paint and do something with the toenails. And, but yeah, toenails ain't it, but I just can't tell you what it is because I told him I wouldn't say nothing because you want to hear it live and first, and this is the way it's going to go. Somewhere in the future, we are going to be live. By the way, we'll do some questions and answers and take them through there. But right now, we're just going to finish and admire this work you've put on here that says Merry Christmas. You've done lettering, and there's a technique to that, and there's several different styles of lettering, and Randy's going to go into that in the future there. And, we're going to end it today with a tip. So Randy's going to give us a tip that might make your day a little bit better. And this is for you artists out here. Randy, what tip are you going to give them today? Just a tip. Just give them something to help them.
Okay, I think this is kind of funny. The tip I got right here, kind of interesting. One day I remember back then, when I sit out trying to painting, I use the old paint. Old paint mean look like everything that you the medium you got to clean the brush. You got to use the painting now.
Thinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something to clean your brush.
Right.
Or something to can mix with the paint. They can own pay. And I forgot to bring my can up a turpentine or painting. So I don't know what to do with. I make the mistake.
So here you are out on location.
I don't know how
turpentine. And you got a mistake, and you got to do something with the bro. What do you do?
No, I don't know how to clean. That. But I remember the old man. One day, but he same time same thing happened to him, and I see he whipped up his forehead. When he sweat. You remember when you sweat in your forehead?
Yeah.
The owing
stuff gets in your eyes and burns.
No, the look like the sweat, the owing.
Yeah.
The owing.
The oil.
The owing,
okay.
Yeah. Actually in our body, in the skin, we have an owing.
That's correct.
So he used a little red and he take a little bit of his forehead.
Probably ended my first marriage. But go ahead.
And in his forehead, and he kind of whipped that owing from his forehead, from his sweat, and he cleaned it. And the
Did he put it on a rag or did he use his
you
finger?
on a rag.
Okay. So he took a rag and got a whole bunch of sweaty oil off his forehead.
With sweat oil, you're right.
Okay.
And then he cleaned on the mistake he made me the pen on the side, whatever. It will come right off. And I surprised. Oh my God! How he said, well, owing, they can clean together.
Never thought
but if
that.
you use water, it doesn't do it. Water clean water with the water paint or acrylic or whatever water medium, but not on owing. On pay, you got to use owing.
That's kind of cool.
So interesting. I think that
gives a new meaning to blood, sweat, and tears.
that's a thing. I think that's a good tip. One day somebody out there maybe forgot. And you can use your forehead sweat. Or owing your forehead, you can clean the paint with it. You know, I mean, that's a tip right there. You know,
artists, you know, painters, drawers, photographers, as myself. You know, we're in the end, we're just problem solvers.
Okay.
You know, 'cause during the day,
I have one more thing I want to
Okay,
share.
go
Roy, I remember back then, everyone sit down painting, lettering on us, you know, freehand lettering with the own paint. We always have a coffee cup and another cup, a painting that look like the turpentine to you dip the blood into
Right.
thing. Sometimes we drink the wrong cup, we pick up the turpentine cup, we drink, you know, and then we dip the blood in the coffee cup.
You know,
so that's a funny story.
There's a little disclaimer here. OSHA did not have rules for labeling your materials back then. Yeah.
So funny. That's a lot of good things.
Now
you know.
I understand why they want everything labeled.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Roy.
Thank you, Randy. It's
I
been a
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
We're going to do this again. We've got some more planned. We're going to try to get one out every week and maybe put some Tuesdays in between.
Let me say something
Yes.
more before we leave. Well, everyone out there, as I say, I am an artist. I am in the journey. Journey means I still just you know, keep going. Look like the river. I mean, keep flow, keep running. As long as I keep flow, I'm running. I don't know what side I will stop, you know, but I just keep running. You know, look like the artist. I just
Right.
don't know what direction I will head. But as long as I am the floating on the river, and I'm happy. You know, let's keep it going. So join with me in that time, okay? Everyone.
That's all
Yeah.
experiences that mold your art. Randy, it's been a great pleasure. I've
Thank you
enjoyed
very much,
this.
Roy. I appreciate
And
it.
we'll do this again, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Roy.
Bye-bye, Randy.